All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I think we have all three time zones represented here, all three parts of the day.
Yeah,
Morning, we're morning. You guys in Europe are afternoon, and then Eileen in the Pacific side of the world is evening. So wow, that's pretty cool.
nice, nice,
Nice,
nice.
nice. All right, you guys. Well, we're not going to keep you too long. We just
Yeah,
wanted to share just the things that we've been doing. Again, we were on a call with Mark the other day, and we all agree that duplication is key, right? To building this business. And the way to duplicate is to really just make things as simple as possible, right? Not complicate anything. And so we wanted to show you some of the things that we've all been learning through some of the leaders in the company. And Mark, please feel free to chime in, and add your bits of knowledge and wisdom and experience through what you've been doing as well, right? So, being an expert also in network marketing, but just the things that you're doing. So, oh, by the way, congratulations to Mark for winning the August challenge. Can't wait for you to get your Live Good t-shirt so you can start rocking that on your videos and your posts. Okay, guys, so I'm going to just share my screen real quick. So I took some slides from Dr. Erin Oxel. If you guys are not aware of who Dr. Erin is, she is a platinum member here in the Live Good. She became platinum in 90 days, and she's really rocking it. She's really killing it. And so Mick, Mark, and I are part of a challenge with Dr. Erin's team, and we wanted to share some of the stuff that we've been doing with Dr. Erin. And again, duplication, right? Copy and paste. This is exactly what I did here. I literally just took Dr. Erin's slides that she shared with us on a team meeting the other day, and copied her slides, and I pasted it into a PowerPoint, and then that's where we're at. Hey, Lena. Glad that you are here to join us. We literally just started. So great to have you. Okay, guys. So let me just minimize there so I can see the screen. So Dr. Erin uses a very simple method. It's called Five to Thrive, and it's literally 5 steps on how to get someone to join you in your Live Good team. The first thing you got to do is start a conversation with them, right? And I'll kind of go through the steps here real quick. Start a conversation. You send out an invitation, and the presentation is really just the Live Good tour link that you'll be sending them, and then there's always a sequence of follow-ups, because not everybody will lock in right away when you first send out that link, and we all get busy. And so we always hear this in any network marketing company, or even in sales in general, right? That fortune is in the follow-up. So follow-up is key. And then eventually the result that you want to achieve is collecting a decision. And collecting a decision doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be that they're joining your team, right? So let me explain that just a little bit. Are you back with us? All right.
Let's get my tissues.
Okay. Excuse my sneezer over here, my allergy guy over here. Okay, wait, let me just hold on a second. Let's slideshow there. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why am I looking at it from that point? Okay, here we go. So the first thing is to start a conversation, you guys, and it's pretty simple. Just be human, just connect with people, just going out there and asking people, how you doing? What are you up to? Um, you know, what do you love most about what you're doing, right? How did you get started? Start that conversation. And one of the things that I've learned, or Mick and I have learned, and with some of the other leaders that we've been following throughout our journey in MLM is, that you always be a good question asker, right? So you always want to ask questions. I don't know if I said that right. I'm trying to think of the word that you use when you know how to ask questions. Mark, help me out here if you know that. There's a term in network marketing where the best
Open-ended questions.
no, the person that asks the most question or the best questions are the ones that
Control the conversation.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's a name that you give that person. And Sandy
Build rapport.
Sandy Cohen used
Thanks,
to
Laura.
label herself as that.
Oh, okay. And the compliment piece. I mean, that's the easiest for me, I think, to start off with a compliment, you know, and there's always something to compliment people about, whether it be, I mean, obviously, if you see them live, you can compliment them on the appearance or anything that sticks out. But with social media, you can compliment them on their posts, on their way of being, and the energy that they have, and that starts a conversation flow as far as the compliment piece goes.
Right, exactly. The other part to the conversation also, and Mick always has to remind me of this. Mick and Mark do a really good job of this. Is when somebody posts a comment inside of your post, right? You reply to that. Or you go and you engage on other people's posts, right? And the guys are really good at doing that. And I know for myself personally, I have to get better at doing that. I'm really good at posting something and just kind of let it go. And I always forget to go in and, you know, reply to someone's comment in there.
And also, I mean, it's so important to reply to people's comment, but also, you know, even go back to their posts and even maybe like, comment their post, as Darlene just mentioned. But the people that like your posts or comment to your posts as well, make sure that you actually send that's an opening for you to go get back to them with a private DM. Thanks for liking my post. Were you being supportive, or are you interested in taking a look at the 5-minute video? That is key. Do you know how many people now, don't get me wrong, some people are a little bit shy. They're like, ooh, I was just supporting you. If that's the case, don't try and talk them into taking a look at the video. At that point, it's just, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And if at any time you want any information, I'm really excited about what I'm doing right now. Normally, you're keeping them at the top there. And at some point, they're going to reach out, they're going to get curious, and they're going to be looking at all your posts. Sorry.
Yeah, that's how I joined Darlene and Mick, because Darlene had a post out. I liked the post, or I commented on the post, and then I got this message. Hey, we're just being supportive, or hey, would you like to know more about what we do? And I let it settle for a couple of days, and then I got back to it, and I thought, hey, I saw a couple of posts from Darlene about Live Good. My interest was piqued, so that's why I reached out, and here I am.
Perfect. That's a perfect example there, Mark. Yes. So this just goes to show, team, it actually worked. It worked on Mark, and it's worked on a few other people, because as Mark just alluded to, is that at that point, even if they're if they're a little bit unsure, they're going to go back to your page. They're going to look at your other posts, and obviously, if they're going to see other posts that are Live Good related, then they're going to think, what have I got to lose here? It's 5 minutes at that point. Yeah,
exactly. Thanks for sharing that, Mark. I forgot that I had sent that to you, and I remember you reaching out to me and wanted my link. So I was like, wow, check that out. That was pretty cool.
And I'd like to add something to that, because one thing that we don't have to, that we have to be very, very conscious about is, when we interact with people on Facebook, the algorithm will pick up, and it will think, oh, these guys are friends. They're talking to each other. So let's show them more of our posts. Yes. So it's very, very important to do this strategy.
That's very important. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, there's so many reasons why you want to really interact within the post, even off the post, whether it be DM, on their posts. I mean, and to Mark's point, once Facebook sees that you're interacting and the algorithm changes, and they'll send more information to more people that are that type of person too. Right. So good point.
Okay. So we're going to go to the next step of this strategy. And again, this is what we do already. You know, Dr. Aaron didn't really do much different than what we're already doing. What we're doing here, you guys, is just sharing additional scripting, right? Because Mick has shared a ton of scripting in the Freedom Success page that you all received when you first joined Live Good. And we'll add these ones, right? We'll add those into the scripting.
There's so many ways, there's so many different ways to do this business. And it's fantastic to have a kit bag full of tools, and then you can pick and choose how to approach any particular person, whether it be via audio, whether it be via copying and pasting a script, whether it be by picking up the phone. But these days, we say no to picking up the phone. I mean, you don't need to, and I say that you can if you want, but most people don't feel comfortable with picking up the phone anyway. And social media has made it a lot easier, guys. I mean, let's face it, copy and pasting or sending an audio. I mean, there's no immediate response to that, so you're not really going to be shy or afraid. The fear's not going to set in at all, is it?
Right. The other thing too about picking up the phone, and this is my own personal experience, which is, where Mick started writing scripts to help me out first before we shared it with the team. But I tend to just ramble. And a lot of times that happens when I'm nervous or when I don't have posture, right? I'm really passionate about it for myself personally. But in the beginning, I wasn't really confident in my ability to share this with others. And so I rambled. Mixed scripts really help to keep us focused and on the messaging that we want to send to people. And it does not lack posture at all, right? So it saved me from rambling. It saved me from wanting it more than somebody else wanted it. It had the posture that I needed. And you guys, this is how we went to silver, right? This is how Mick and I were able to grow our team in such a short period of time, was this copy and paste formula. You don't have to think about it. It got to the point where we weren't looking at who we were sending messages to. We just knew in our hearts and in our minds that everybody could use a little bit of Live Good in their life, right? And so we sent it without even thinking, I don't know if this person's going to be into this.
Yeah.
This person is too busy. I don't know, this person's too big of an influencer. I don't know that they'll be interested in something like this. We didn't have that in our thought process. And we literally sent it to everybody that we know. And we're continuing to send that out without having those barriers of thinking that we know what somebody wants, because we never do, right? Look at Mark. His story is a true testament to that. I didn't know that Mark was going to want to come in again. He said, I'm just supporting you. I'm like, all right, cool, right? He's just supporting me. And then all of a sudden he came back, right?
Yeah, exactly. Can you just flip to the previous slide? One? Yeah, well, it's just something that I want to
in the conversation piece.
The conversation piece. Yeah. Dr. Erin did mention something, and I thought it was really cool. And we weren't doing this. And it's just another thing to add, is that what she was doing is going to their, maybe I did mention this, going to their page and just seeing what they're all about. And I suppose that came up with a compliment that I talked about, because sometimes Dr. Erin at one point, she's saying that, I see that you're also into health and wellness. I mean, it just shows that you're not just another person spamming them or trying to get them into a business.
Right.
And I suppose that does come in with a compliment a little bit, but that to me, when I heard that, I'm thinking, that could even make my approach that much better.
More personal.
That I know about this person, as opposed to sending a message really and just having it out there. And don't get me wrong, that works as well. But what's nice is that, they do feel that more of a connection with you. You did take time out to actually look and see what they're all about. So yeah, you can go back to the second page now. That just popped into my head and I wanted to just talk to that.
Right, but you just helped me to think of another thing here, and I know that this is global, right? But for the ladies that are in Guam and Saipan, we know that health is such a chronic issue on the islands because of our diet and things like that. And so, we have a high percentage of diabetes, we have a high percentage of cancer, we have a high percentage of high cholesterol, we have a high percentage of obesity in the islands. And so we know, Lena and Eileen, we know so many people on our islands that are suffering from a lot of these health conditions, that our Live Good supplements can really help them, right? And so not only the compliment thing, but also recognizing, hey, I noticed that you were posting about, your journey with diabetes, or your journey with, high cholesterol, or, I noticed that you posted something about your brother having cancer, things like that, right? And then we can start the conversation with, hey, I have something that could help you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a look at this, right? No pressure, right? That you're just letting them, I have something here. sending them a link, and then from there they can make that decision.
Yeah, and that's another good point, guys. You don't have to always lead with the actual business. You can lead with the product. And to what Darlene just mentioned, then that would be a great opportunity to lead with the product. Hey, check this out. Make sure that you've got it's your page. So it's going to be livegood.com and the product slash your username, and we'll we
can show that. You can show that on your screen and show that.
I'll send an email with that. But you'll find if you go to your own back office, go shopping or go to the product, and then you'll see the URL changes to that actual product.
We can actually share our screen so that it's easier for them.
Actually, what talking about? I wasn't listening to you. I never listened. Yeah, we're going to show you that. Yeah, okay. Of course.
So we're going to go ahead and let's whiz right through this so that I know that Mark has some things he wants to share. Mick has some things he wants to share, so we can have these guys share their screen. But let me just get through the slides really quickly here. So the next thing is the invitation. You guys, we're just the messenger. We're just the messenger. Remember that. We're not the message. We're just the messenger. And the tour video explains everything. Ben explains everything in that tour video. Remember that. So you don't have to explain Live Good. When people have questions about Live Good, tell them, I'm sending you a link, right? Take the 5-minute tour. If they have a question about the products, here, check out this product like Mick was talking about, and in the learn more section they'll be able to see everything that they need to know about the product without you having to share that with them, right? You want it to be coming from the credible source, which is Live Good, right? The message in Ben's video, it's coming straight from our CEO. There's no better person to tell them about Live Good than Ben Glinsky, right? And so sending that tour link, that's all we have to do. It's so simple, you guys. It's super simple, right? So when we're sending them an invitation, we want to preface that, right? I would love to share something with you. I'm excited about. I have a 5-minute overview video. Can I send it over, right? Mick and I have found this strategy to work amazing for us, asking for their permission to send the link instead of just sending the link,
and also not begging. When you're fairly new and you've not been in network marketing, you tend to beg, and it's just normal. I did in the beginning because you really want this thing to work, and you really, please take a look at this 5-minute video. Please don't do that. That's why you need posture. And all these scriptings here, you'll find that behind them, there's a lot of posture, and that's so important.
A lot of posture, yes. Okay, so when you send the tour link, it's important to give them instructions because people will not know what exactly to do with it, right? So even if you send them a link and there's that little sideways triangle to press play, I mean, honestly, like the human brain, we need instructions.
We're not too bright. As human beings, we're not too bright. The aliens are looking down at us thinking, these guys are stupid. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm joking.
So when you send the link, you want to always let them know that you're going to follow up, right? So this is Dr. Aaron's script. Here it is, right? You're sending them the link. I'll circle back with you tomorrow to see what excites you the most about what you see. This tells the person, hey, they're going to get back to me right away. And this is key for me, again, because my follow-ups are, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Sometimes it takes me a while to follow up with somebody because I have a huge follow-up list. So I got to get better at that. But letting them know that you're going to get back to them tomorrow also holds you accountable, because you just told them that. So you have to make sure that you're good on your word.
Yeah, both ways.
Right.
And they're going to make sure they see it before you get back to it as well. So it's not going to drag on for weeks and weeks and weeks, where some people will. Yeah.
Okay. And then when they watch the video, you need to give them instructions, right? Encouraging them to pre-enroll. Mick and I have a really nice scripting, very simple, right? Once you watch the video, fill out the form on the side to lock in your free position. Right. And it's super simple. So again, we got to give them instructions on what to do. If you just send the link, a lot of times people will not do anything with it.
And these two are cool. These messages here are cool too, to send with the video. Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, you guys, we're going to put this, Mick's going to make sure he puts this in our one page with all the scripts, so that you'll have these additional scripts in there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So follow-up is key, you guys. Fortune is in the follow-up, right?
This is so key. We can't stress enough how key this is. And I'm hoping that afterwards I can show you some of how many times it took me to follow up with some people. Sometimes it's like 4 times. Do not ever think that you're harassing anybody. because these
People
followers,
get busy.
yeah, seriously, even me, even us, right? When we
Yes.
got involved in this business, the guy that introduced us to this business, he had to follow up like 4 or 5 times, and it wasn't that I wasn't interested, it's just that I'm busy. We're busy doing stuff, and that's generally the case with them.
Right, exactly. So if they didn't watch it, we're going to do another follow-up, and I'll show you the follow-up sequence that she has on the next slide. But if they did, right, if they did watch it, then you say, awesome, right? This is cool, isn't it? Are you leaning more towards being a member and shop at cost, or share this and be an affiliate, right? So again, we have 2 opportunities here for them. They can just be a member and want to do just get the 50 to 70% off on our amazing products, or they can be like all of us, right? And become an affiliate and be able to share this.
And if I can just jump in, I actually forget this piece sometimes, guys. So we're all human here. Sometimes they'll say no to the business. And it's like, I'm going to let that person go. That's when you should still go for them as a member, because who doesn't want to save 50? I mean, Darlene said 50 to 70. I always say 50 to 80% off supplements, because what I know is this. Everyone needs supplements. Every single person needs supplements. And what I find as well is that some people are not taking supplements because they cannot afford them.
Right.
When they see the price of these supplements, and you'll know how to lead with this. You can always follow up too with the actual supplement link, your shop link,
right? Yeah,
if need be afterwards.
I think we all have a story of how much money we have spent in the past on supplements. I remember when we were with another company, and the multivitamins was like over $100 for a 30-day supply. It was insane.
The pricing that we have here with Live Good is more than insane. It's like, wow.
Right.
Okay.
So this is what I loved about Dr. Erin's process or steps, because this ghosting sequence to me was incredible. Because like Mick says, sometimes we have to follow up several times, right? 4, 5, 6 times sometimes. I think I'm on my list where I'm on the 6th time, but I love her sequencing here where you see the last one, right? Day number 4. So she's really good about following up every single day. Like she doesn't wait.
And this is all psychological. What's nice about it too is psychological, because when you said you're going to watch it and you didn't watch it, and then the next time you didn't watch it and you said you're going to watch it, she keeps still saying, hey, Mark, circling back about the video, are you excited by what you saw? What are you going to do? What's the most people going to do? They're going to think,
oh, okay, you better watch the video.
You know what? I told this guy I was going to watch it. I want to get him off my back, or I feel bad. It's a friend. I'm going to watch it. And if they don't, this sequence is incredible, guys.
Yeah, I love how she says in day 2, hey, I'm bumping up the message because I know life gets busy, and that is not a false statement. That is very true.
I've done that before too.
Right? I mean, I've missed people who said, yes, Dar, send me the link, but because I've been sending so many messages to people, I miss that response. And then I see it later on when I'm kind of scrolling, I'm going, oh my God, I missed this person. So I have to go back and apologize. Sorry for the late response. Here's the link, blah, blah, blah.
And you don't want to do that.
Right.
The reason why is, but if you do that, the business is not important to you on their mind. It's like, okay, it's not important. They didn't even get back to me. You know what I mean? And that puts you in a real negative space with that person. You may even end up losing that person.
Exactly. And then the other one that I really love about this one here is that last one, day number 4. Hey, Mark, following up about the 5-minute video I sent over, would you like me to take you off my follow-up list? Right? That was gold, because Dr. Erin says nobody wants to be taken off of a list.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That's human nature. It's that FOMO thing, right? You don't want to miss out on anything. So it's most people are going to say, oh, no, please. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Keep me on the list. Keep sending me things. Or they're going to actually watch it and then either pre-enroll or join your business, right? It's going to be one of 2
and you're going to get the odd person that's going to want you to take them off. And that's
very
fine.
rare, though.
That's fine too. But you know what? You still follow up with something even before taking them off. You say, hey, no problem. Just want to let you know that we just launched nootropics. Oh my gosh, check out the comparisons here. And you send them the image of our nootropics and the comparison.
Right.
You know
the other thing too that Paul had shared with us one time, I don't know if you remember this, Paul was our sponsor, may he rest in peace.
May rest in peace. He's the guy that died,
But I remember Paul mentioning to us one time when we were on a call with him, and he says when people tell him no, he says, you know what, that's cool, right? I get, you're into something else, that's perfectly fine. Would it be okay if I followed up with you and kept you updated?
I was just going to say that. I do that too.
On a monthly basis, or when we have new products or things like that. And most people are going to say, sure, yes, please keep me updated. I may be interested in what you guys have coming up later on.
Yeah.
And he followed up, and he gave us an example of following up with one guy who said, yes, follow up with me every month. And he followed up with the guy for 2 years, you guys, 2 years, every single month. And that second year, the guy says, you are the most persistent person that I've ever met in my life. I'm going to join your business because you, without fail, followed up with me the way you said, every single month.
Yeah.
Every month. It was crazy.
That's actually brilliant, you know.
Said, you did that for 2 years, he says, Darlene, until they tell me, heck no, leave me alone. Don't bother me. He's like, I am dripping on them all the time.
And the thing is, too, to add to that, is sometimes they'll just say yes just to get you off their back. So then, a month later, hey, we just launched Nootropics. A couple of weeks later, hey, we just launched essential oils. I mean, at some point, they're going to get interested. Oh, now we're at 700,000 members globally. You're updating them every now and then. Not on a daily basis, obviously.
Right.
But
every so often.
Every week or so,
I mean, you choose what, and play around with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I follow up with you when we launch new products? Can I follow up with you, every single month and see if maybe something shifted or changed in your life? And this is something that you may want to take a look at then, right? So play around with it. Your people, and based on the conversation that you guys have been having back and forth, can determine how you want to proceed with that follow-up, right? For future follow-ups. And then the last step is collecting is it collecting it? I can't see that because you guys are in my space here. Is it collecting a decision?
Collecting a decision. Yeah.
So again, it's either a yes or a no. Collecting a decision doesn't mean that they're always going to join your business. Collecting a decision doesn't always mean that they're going to come in as a pre-enrollee. Collecting a decision means that they're either going to say yes or no. Yes or no, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, again, that's where you will either have a yes and awesome, member or affiliate, right? And if they say no, do what we just said about the follow-up for future follow-ups, but also referrals.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I'd be missing that piece too, the referrals.
And you're the one who always shared that with me. No.
I used to say that all the time.
No.
So you miss things as well, you really do, because sometimes they will give you a referral to get you off their back too. I mean, I say get you off the back. They will sometimes, they'll say, oh yeah, but look, what I love about what Dr. Herring said there is that she still put them on the spot at that point.
Right.
Okay, when would be a good time to circle back for that name?
Yeah.
If you can't give you a name at that point, you put them on the spot. Right. Why not? If you can get a referral from that person, what if that referral becomes an affiliate? Then next step, what if that affiliate leads you to 1,000 people?
Yeah.
You never know who you're gonna bring into your business. That's why we always say, what's nice about this company is the fact that you can get spillover, but don't wait on spillover, because this company is going to blow, guys. It's truly going to blow. We're at 700,000 global members, and anyone else coming in has to be under you. So you don't want to get that call from your best friend saying, hey, I just joined this company. That's fantastic. Can I send you my 5-minute video, when you're already in the business and she's with someone else? You don't want that to happen. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it with family members. It's not good.
Yeah.
And I've seen a family member blow up too.
Right, exactly. So, okay, so this is the last step, you guys, and then just kind of a side note here: part-timers and multi-level marketing businesses collect 10 to 20 decisions a month. So collecting 10 to 20 decisions a month does not mean that that's how many people you're reaching out to. In order to collect that many decisions, you actually need to reach out to a ton more people.
Yeah.
There are going to be people that just won't respond to you at all, right? And so you always want to have a goal.
And these are minimums too. Don't make your minimums be your maximums, guys. These are real minimums for people who are part-timers, who don't have much time, because you know how many people you can reach out to, whether it be audio or copy and pasting. each day, you can reach out to a ton in like 5, 10, 15 minutes.
So I want to actually give the floor to Mark. And just to kind of preface this, Mark is a full-time worker, right? He has a full-time job. He posts a heck of a lot more than Mick and I do. And he is not only a great leader, but a great team player.
Yeah,
and so,
big time.
you know, Mark, if I can just, you know, kind of put you on the spot and let the team know, what are you doing and how are you doing this, even with having a full-time job?
And feel free to share your screen too.
Yeah, I will in a minute. How do you do it? Well, it's actually simple. You just make a decision. Where does your time go? So I used to watch a lot of movies on Netflix and stuff like that, be an addict of the news and stuff like that. So there were all kinds of things going on to get my attention away from what I actually wanted to do. And it's just a decision that you make. How many hours or how many minutes will you spend into the future that you desire? Because I work a job. I have a 40 hours in a week job. I work 4 hours away from home, so I start my days on Monday morning at 3:30. Then I get in the car by 4. I drive to Ludwigshafen, which is almost 4 hours away. Then I have a 10-hour workday. Then I get to the hotel, and then, even though I'm tired, I do something for my business. Luckily, we live in a time where there's a lot of technological tools that you can use. So most of the posts that I do are automated. You can go into Facebook and you can schedule posts. You can do the same thing on Instagram, which makes it so much easier that if I have or I decide that I want to spend 1 hour on my business on Monday evening when I get to the hotel and I came out of the shower, so I'm fresh. Then I have 1 or 2 hours before I go to bed. So I can decide to watch 1 hour or 2 hours of a movie, but I can also decide to work on my business, which is going to set me free from going to work and spending so much time for helping somebody else make a fortune. I'd rather make my own, which is what I like about network marketing. There is this possibility for everybody to become successful in this business. Why? Because it all depends on how much time and effort you put into this. It's going to take time. You're not going to make $100,000 within your first year, although some people do. If they put in a lot of work, and like Dr. Aaron doing these 90-day runs, definitely makes it easier to make money faster. But it's just a decision. So what am I going to do with my time? I have 2 hours of free time. What am I going to do with that time? So when I decide I want to do 1 hour of working on my business, I can divide that in little blocks. I'm going to do 15 minutes of posting. I'm going to do 15 minutes of inviting people to watch the 5-minute tour. I'm going to take 15 minutes to read a book about self-development, or I'm going to take 15 minutes to watch replays of trainings like this, or the trainings of Dr. Aaron, or following everything that's going on. What I've noticed that's been very, very helpful for me, not only in this company, is to stay plugged in, to really, really take the time that you have, even if it's only 15 minutes a day, to plug in, to watch what are the leaders doing, what are the people doing that are also in my team and that are successful. It's success leaves clues. So I usually I don't make a lot of content myself. I just go in the time period that I have. I go into social media. I don't go scrolling through everything. No, I'm just going to look who are the leaders. Tim Miller, Kelly is one of the diamonds. So I look for the diamonds, for the platinums and stuff like that. So the guys and girls that are posting a lot about our business, and you can see how successful they are, and they are usually only doing that and reaching out to people. So, but it shows very, very clearly that one of their strategies on social media is working. So I just take the post, I change the beginning and the end of the post, and then I send it out. So it takes 2 minutes to make a post on Facebook that potentially will reach 15 people, 500 people, however many people, but it makes you visible. It shows the people that are following you what you are doing. And I used to be in a couple of different businesses at the same time. That doesn't work, because people will say, oh, Mark is into CBD oil, and now Mark is doing something with financial stuff. Now Mark is in the crypto business. People are, they don't know what you stand for. So if you're only posting about the things that you've already been posting, so let's say you're a health and wellness enthusiast or a coach or something like that, by all means, keep posting what you're posting about helping other people with their health and stuff like that. Just add in 2 to 3 posts spread over the day about Live Good, so that they see, oh, it's still the same person, but they are doing something that they're really passionate about because they want to express that, and they do that several times a day. And my posts, I started, I think, with 2 or 3 posts. I think now I do 6 to 12 posts a day or something like that. I'm not saying that you got to do that, because people will then think, hey, what's different? So you better ease into it. Make 1 post today, then make 2 posts tomorrow, and just play around with it. And I don't really believe in these timings. So when you have to time them for your audience, because we are global, our posts will reach people at certain places at certain times that are for them a good time. So don't be restricted in that. Eventually, you will, by posting a lot, the algorithm will give you more exposure. So that's yeah. And if you're passionate about something, it's easy to say, okay, I'm not going to watch this movie today. Even if you are an addict like I was, and you want to watch a movie a day because you're in a hotel, you don't have anything to do, there's no friends or family around that you can visit or call or whatever. So yeah, then it's just, how do you spend your time? And think for yourself, what is for me more important? Do I want to see this new James Bond movie today? Or do I want to work half an hour or an hour on my business? And you can also do it like this. You can say, okay, today I feel like doing something for my business. Do today for your business and watch the movie tomorrow. And then the day after that, just don't turn on Netflix and just think, okay, instead of watching this 2-hour movie, I can also watch a webinar about how to build your business online or something like that, or listen to a mentor like what's it called, to Tony Robbins or Gary Vaynerchuk, that talks a lot about business and stuff like that. What you put in your mind is going to be what will shape your world, because your thoughts become your reality. And the more you think about things in a way that you want to create your life, the more you will send out this energy, which will come back to you. If you think the whole time of, oh, I'm not going to make this is not going to work, it's not going to work. But if you are programming yourself like you've been programmed for the first 7 years of your life and are still being programmed by the media and by the people around you, you can program yourself into thinking more positive and thinking more like, I'm going to call this guy, and this guy is going to watch the tour. Instead of, oh, I'm not sure, this guy's a doctor, maybe he knows more than me, maybe he's not going to watch it. It's irrelevant. Just send it out with an open mind, and some will join, most won't, which is totally fine. It's a numbers game. But that's for me the most important thing. Just think about, why am I doing this? Why is this for me important to build a business that is going to set me free eventually? You don't know how long that will take, but eventually it's going to give you the freedom that you want. And how important is that for you? And if you are about to do something, just think about that. Why am I doing this? And why is this for me important? Because when you know your why, it's not going to motivate you. It's going to propel you into doing something, because you will feel this energy building up. Like, oh yeah, okay. I really only have to put in 15 to 20 minutes a day. Yeah, it's possible if you do the income producing activities. So not be busy. Oh, I'm looking here and I'm seeing them. No, just doing the stuff. Just picking up the phone and saying, "Hey, Kelly, how's it been? It's been a long time since we talked. Well, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. Have you heard about Live Good and what's going on?" That's it. And then wait until they reply. It's an open invitation. Something that I learned from Curry, Curry Russell, which is also a diamond. He says in every time that you invite somebody, ask them if they are open to having a look, because that's human psychology. People they don't want to be closed. They want to be open to stuff. Man. So what I also use is I ask, let's say, "Hey, Darlene, hope you're doing amazing. Just wanted to ask you a quick question. Are you still open to looking at income producing online opportunities or something like that?" It doesn't have to be long.
Yeah.
And that could be a voicemail.
A voice, exactly.
Yeah.
Voice note. Yep.
Yeah.
Voice note.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome, Mark. We just love that. And guys, just think about it. We got Mark in the business. You can have a Mark in your business. It's just at the end of the day, it's true. You don't know who's coming. Even Dr. Erin, someone got. Do you know how many doctors are actually getting involved in this business? A ton.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got a doctor in our. Did you know we had a doctor in our
downline?
Yeah. Well, spillover. She's
yeah.
spillover, but she's a doctor.
Yeah.
And you never know who's going to come in your business. You get paid off every single person that's in your downline, whether it be spillover or not. And those of you that have not seen spillover yet, don't worry about it. It's coming. But don't work this business just for the spillover, as I mentioned. Mark, that was fantastic. I know you want to do you want to share your screen and show us some other things?
I was just thinking about that.
Perfect.
Am I not? No, I'm not in there. Let me see if I can join again. Oh, what is the? Oh, yeah, let me go. I just wanted to really shortly show you guys how easy it is to copy and paste with the scripts that Mick has created, and how to, like I said, it takes 5 minutes to not even 5 minutes to share a post or to invite somebody. So that's what I wanted to real quick. Let me see. Let me get into Telegram. I just need the link.
Yeah, while Mark is doing that, ladies, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask Mark or Mick or myself? Anything that you guys want to ask us to show you, or anything? Let us know, please. That's what we're here for.
I know Eileen wants to launch her business, so we can help with that.
Yeah.
We'll bring something
exciting.
We can put something together and help her with that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome.
And I've been listening to any trainings I can between tax clients, and sending the links and sending different little things just to get people to know that I'm back in this realm. I was in this realm years ago with good friends that worked in health food stores, and so they know I know a lot about products, but I'm really around a whole new group of people at this point in time. So it's kind of bringing my past back into the future. So that's where I'm at. So I'm not going to give up. I know it's going to happen. I just have to keep doing it. I'm basically doing the same an hour a day, but 10-minute intervals throughout. And that's the way, and it will happen. And that's, I've had enough sales training in my life, and I'm still part of Eric Lofholm's group. So, I mean, I'm part of a being group. I'm the positive part is there. It's just a matter of building rapport again with this part of myself.
And we love what you just mentioned, because it's all about consistency. And that's exactly what it's about, just being consistent. And the fact that you said it's going to happen. It is going to happen for sure. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we're here with you all the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Anybody else want to jump in prior to Mark? Or even afterwards, that's fine. You know what, Mark? Take it away, and we can.
Yeah, questions, just hop in. It's totally fine.
Yeah,
I
anything.
love what you said about consistency, because just to show you something, this is not to brag. Let me go into my back office. And let's look at the statistics. Let's go way back. Way back. I started, I think 2 months ago or something like that. Let me see. No, one more. So Saturday, the 8th of July is the date that I started this business. And I started posting right away. So what you see on the left-hand side is the website hits. So people that have seen my post and that have clicked on the website to go to the video. So in the beginning, it was around 30. And again, that was usually about around 30, and that was with I think 3 to 5 posts every day. And it goes up slowly. Sometimes you have a couple of days that nothing is happening, even though you're posting. Just keep posting. Let me see. We'll go to the first page, because now, yes, that's the first page.
Look at that, 91 on Friday, 104 on Thursday.
I did 3 or 4 posts until now. So I have 31, which is what I had at the beginning when I was posting all day. Yesterday, I had 91 hits. 1 pre-enrollee and one member joined. The day 104, Wednesday 91, 93, 60. So it's slowly but gradually it's increasing, just because people see every day, even though I am every day on Facebook, and even though most of my friends should have seen this by now, I'm still getting these hits. So don't be discouraged when a couple of days go by without anybody looking at the video. By looking at this in your back office, you can see that there's definitely people checking you out. But just like a black car is not for everyone. Somebody wants to drive a red car, or somebody wants to drive a yellow car, and you can give them, or you can offer them this black car every day, but they will never ever buy the black car. So you just keep posting and posting until you find somebody that's looking for a black car, and then you are at the right time, at the right place, and this guy will buy this black car from you. That's a little bit how that works, in my opinion.
Mark, do us a favor. Show them where to go. Show them where you got the statistics from. Show them.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So one thing is for me very important. I always make everything an app on my phone. I don't know if you can do this with Android, but like you can see here, I have Live Good as an app, which is just a bookmark on my phone. And on iPhone, it's very easy. You just go to the website, and then you can click on bookmark, and then you can how do you say it? Save it on your phone. So that for me, it's just like an app. So I'm in my back office now. If you go to the right top corner, the hamburger menu, there you have all these different possibilities, and you just go on login. And just click on login, and then I have everything in my phone saved, so I can really easily log in. Yeah, come on, log in. And then again, here's the most important thing. So if you have ordered, if you want to order your genealogy, where you can see who's in your team, the websites, so you can take your links from here. I have all my links in my notes, because it's for me easier to just open my notes, and then I don't have to log in first. But you can find all your links in your back office. So if you want to share the tour, that's the bottom one that says Live Good Tour. Then if you want to show people the products, just name the middle one, Shop Live, livegood.com, and the general one, the corporate site, is the first one. So if you go back to the hamburger menu, there you have your membership. You can see how long is my membership. Of course, I'm on the yearly membership, because I don't want to take a chance and forget my membership and get kicked out of the matrix. That's the worst thing that can happen. So if you have the possibility to do so, make sure that you pay for your your yearly, because you have a
Okay,
year
yeah.
long to build your business. You don't have this mental stress. So from, oh, I have to make $25 to or whatever to pay my membership or whatever. It's not necessary. Then you can go to the products, and you just scroll up, and then you can, when you see a product, you can just click on learn more if you want to know the pricing and stuff like that. One of the things that I was very, very impressed by what Dr. Aaron said, we have to keep it very, very simple. The problem is the more you get to know about this business, the easier it will be for you to start to talk too much about the business.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you're full of excitement about your business and you want to share. But if somebody asks you, hey, can you tell me what is the benefit of the multivitamin? What's the difference between the multivitamin for the man or for the woman? Don't answer that question. Just say, here's the link. Go to the website. You will find all the information that you need, because the psychology behind this is that when you are talking to people that are potentially going to join your business, and you are explaining everything, they know that you know everything, they're going to think that they have to know everything as well before they can make this a successful business. And so I've made that mistake almost every time. And now, since Dr. Aaron has pointed that out to me, I'm not saying anything anymore. Somebody asks me a question, I say, oh, yeah, you better go here, and you can look at that. How fast can you build this business? That's a great question. Go to the tour and take the tour. Ben Glinsky, our CEO, is on that video, and it will tell you all about it. What does it take how much does it cost? Go to the tour, blah, 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 it's all there. What's the benefit of Factor 4? Oh, that's a great question. Here's the link, go to the product, blah, blah, blah.
Right, exactly.
That
Go
makes
to
it
Mark.
easier. People will think, oh my God, I cannot do this. I have no time to learn about every single product and what's in there and stuff like that. Just as a side note.
Awesome.
You can look at your team. Just in the menu, and it will show you where everybody is in your team. And you can click on stats, and then you can see, oh, my first level I have 2 people, second level, and so on. You can also see that for the people that are in your team. There you have to go to my referrals, and then just let me see. Let me take Laura. Now, I'm not going to do this because it's going to show also the private information. But if you go and click on one of these names, then you will see that there's information about when they joined and stuff like that, telephone number, email number. But you can also click on their matrix, so on their enroller tree. So if you've built a couple of people in your team, then you can see in your team, Laura has 1 person, or Darlene has 2 people, Mick has 4 people, and you can help them to support. So you can find that there. Leaderboard websites, webinar schedule. You can see there all the calls from corporate. The thing I did immediately is I put them in my calendar, because I don't want to forget this. It's
Exactly.
again thinking about being plugged in. So I just put that in my calendar. I just hold it, I copy it, copy link, then I go to my calendar. It's so easy. When you are on, that's a Google Calendar, so this Android is as well. Just you can type there when, you can change the dates, and then add location, and I would just put in the Zoom link. So I get this reminder, Monday evening, for me, Monday evening is the product call. So I get a reminder, in 10 minutes we have this product call, so that I can't forget it.
Beautiful.
That's something that I like to do. And the statistics, left-hand side at the bottom, you can see at the statistics, and there it says everything about your statistics. Awesome. If you go to source statistics, you can see here, I had, since I started, 2,444 people go to this link. 17 pre-enrolled and 11 upgrades. So for me, I know I need to fine-tune my message so that I get the people to take the tour. These, for me, I think this is not a good result for me. because I want to have a higher conversion rate, which means I have to be, what do you say this, more clear in my message so that people know why it's important for them to take the tour.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But this is a great way for you to measure your you know, your daily method of operation and where you need to tweak, right? And I'm glad that you pointed that out, Mark, because the conversion rate, you know, it is important. You know, Mike and I, when we first started, we were looking at that as well, and our conversion rate wasn't that great. But as we started to build and reach out to more people, I think our conversion rate was at
It's
like
like
50%, right? Was it 50?
Our conversion to pre-enrollees is 4%. Yeah, I can see yours is less than 1 at this point, right? Ours is 4%, and then our conversion
from pre-enrollee
to upgrade
was 50.
Was 50. So your pre-enrollee to upgrade is
not
pretty good,
right?
Yeah, I wouldn't beat yourself up too much. That is a really good upgrade rate. Yeah, definitely.
But I hear what you're saying, from hits to pre-enrollees.
Yeah.
You definitely can do a lot better in that space, and
that'll come.
And that'll come. But yeah, I think a lot of it is maybe reaching out directly to more people. Your posting is amazing. You do really great. You're very consistent in that, making sure that you've got your links down there. But you know, being a part of Dr. Aaron's challenge, I can guarantee you're gonna get that. You're gonna get your what you're looking for.
And I think also this has to do with that, what I just touched upon about the different colors of the car, because interest with everybody. So this means everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people have looked at the site where it says where the video is. A lot of people will not be interested in a product-based business, which is totally fine. So these people will probably not enroll.
Right.
Which is not a bad thing. It's a numbers game, and there's going to be a lot of people that thought, oh, this is something interesting about making money. Some people, oh, you have to do something with crypto to make money. Others think, oh, this is the better industry, or this is the better industry. So I don't worry about these numbers, but of course I'd like to have them higher. But just like Mick said, if you have 17 enrollers and 11 upgrades, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So don't beat yourself up about the numbers, but it's like Darlene says, it's very, very important to be aware of the numbers, so that if you go to this one, to the statistics, you've planted a lot of seeds.
Yes, and that's the key.
Yeah.
More important. Don't look at your results. Look at how many seeds you have planted.
And your upgrade, your upgrade is higher than ours. Yeah, well less. They say industry averages says what, 30%?
30%.
So you're way above 50. Like we're at. We're not at 50. We just under.
Dropped a little bit, yeah.
We dropped a little. We were at 50 at one point. From pre-enrollee to upgrade, we were 50%. But a great number there. Yeah.
Your numbers are really, really good.
I think what's very, very important is what Eric Worre is always talking about. We have to inform people.
Yes.
And the more information people see, the easier it will be for them to make a decision. And that is, I think, why the conversion rate is pretty high for those that took the tour. They've already seen my post. They've already seen us post about 700,000 members. They've seen us about 47 or 48 new diamonds in 8 months. They've seen us post about all these incredible numbers that we are achieving, and that other companies in the network marketing space are not achieving. So I think information is very, very important. What I wanted to show you is I have this in my notes, everything that has to do with Live Good, so that I can easily find my links.
Beautiful.
So organized.
It makes it really easy. Because just for an example, if I wanted to make a post now, I would just go to Facebook. I'm going to do one real quick. I would just select some image. I don't know. Well, let's take this one. Yeah,
Smurf
something.
Oh, look at
Methylene blue.
Yeah.
Nootropics.
Smurf yourself. I love it.
Yeah, I saw that Dr. Erin.
Yeah, Dr. Ernst, exactly. It comes from her group. And then you just think of some text. Let me show you a trick really fast, because this is what I do a lot. Just go to ChatGPT and open up a new chat and ask, write me a post for, is he recording now? Wait a minute. It must be longer than once. I'll start the recording. Write me a post about a product that is very, very healthy, and excuse me, I can't find the right words. But ChatGPT is really, really cool, because you can type. Let me see. Write me a post about what's it called? Are things
Nootropic.
Methylene blue. So because it will know methylene blue.
It's methylene, METHY. METHY.
So, right? Methylene?
No, METHYLINE.
Methylene?
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Write me a post about methylene and its benefits, even though it might turn you blue. Let's see what it comes up with. ChatGPT is amazing.
Awesome, isn't it? Yeah, we use it sometimes too. We got applications that use it.
I'll read it real quick. Methylene blue, a remarkable compound with surprising benefits, even though it might turn you blue. Methylene blue is a fascinating compound that has captured blah, 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 the blue phenomenon, blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of text there. So I'm just going to copy this, going to go back to the post, paste it in there, check if everything is okay. It's a long post, blah, blah, blah. Moderation is key. In conclusion, methylene blue may be a blue wonder that holds the key to addressing various health issues, despite the quirky side effect of blueness, as research continues to reveal its important blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then you can say, get yours at, so now I need a product. So I go back to my links. If it goes too fast, you can pause it from the replay. I go to my second link, so the livegood.com. I'm not going to log in because I only want the link to my products page. So I go into the menu, I go to products. Then I scroll down to methylene blue. It's just an example. You can play around with this. Yeah. Click on learn more. Then copy the link. Go back to Facebook. Wait a minute. Go back to Facebook and then just paste it. / oh, there we go. / Smiling Dutchie. So,
yeah. You're using it. Yeah, beautiful.
Yours. But here we go. Just post it. That's it.
That's
a post.
How about that?
Yeah, that was a live post that Mark just did for us. You're awesome.
Awesome, Mark. You rock.
It's really, really that easy. And if you have no inspiration, just like I said, go to Tim Miller, which is the Crown Diamond. Go to posts. Wait a minute. Tim Miller posts. And there's a post. Copy and paste it. Change his link to yours and post it. Right? Just find a post that you like. You think, oh, wait a minute, this is pretty cool. Yeah, oh my God, just found a way to get unlimited free leads, blah, blah, blah.
There's so many posts out there, guys.
So many. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Copy and paste.
Copy other people's posts. And I see some people doing that, and that's the way to do it.
But that's what we do. I mean, we don't, not all of our posts are original posts that we do. We've done a lot. I've copied some of Mark's posts before, you know?
Sure, I did yours as well at the beginning.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's what this is
So
all about. Awesome.
really easy.
Yeah.
Everybody can do this. And if you are reaching out to people, let's go to Messenger really quick. I don't know how much time we have. If people have to hop
Okay,
on.
we've been an hour already. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do that last
Yeah.
bit real quick.
Let me see. Okay, so if you're prospecting on Messenger, in the middle of the screen, at the bottom of the screen, you see this icon for people. Just click on that, and you have loads of people that are in your friends list that are active at this moment. So if I to write to anybody of this, I will find somebody that I haven't written.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything to me. Okay, cool. Going to my scripts, because I took a couple of the scripts and put them in my own thing. You see?
Yeah, nice.
Makes it so much easier to copy and paste.
Yeah,
From
there
your
it is.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Now, come on. There we go. So, just going to go a little bit too far. No, that's too far. There. Up. Copy. Go back to the post. Put it in there. Change the name. This is Wendy. Wendy.
Yeah.
Hey, Wendy. Hope this message finds you well. It's been a while since we connected on Facebook. Your posts have always stood out to me. I wanted to share something that's been on my mind. I don't know if this is for you, but I'm excited about it. It's impacted my life, and I want to find out if you're open to having a look at it. Something might impact your life too. Would it be all right, the question, to send you a 5-minute video that explains everything there is to know? You can also say, would it be all right? Would you be open to having a look at a 5-minute video that is explaining everything, blah, blah. Looking forward to hearing from you. Cheers, Mark. Patch.
I love that.
Yeah.
See, guys,
it's so easy.
So simple.
It's as simple as that. How many of those you could send out to 10 different people in 5 minutes? You could use the exact same one. You could go to the next person. You've already copied it from your notes. You could just go paste.
That's exactly what I do.
And just change the name. That's what we do, guys. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Awesome.
Just and I like to start with people that I've already contacted, because they know my name. But eventually, you don't have those left. Just like Dr. Aaron says, go to the profile, look at the profile, look at what they're doing. This girl or this guy is somebody that raises horses or something like that. A specific raises erect horses. Hey, Darlene, I see that you're raising horses. That is so cool. My girlfriend has a horse as well, and she's all over the place about it. Listen, I got a quick question for you. Have you heard about Live Good and what's going on?
Exactly.
Send that message. Wait for it. It's so easy.
You don't have
to wait for the response. Yep.
We love what you just did there, Mark. Thank you very much.
Super
You shared some fantastic information. Yeah.
Yeah. If any of you wants me to go a little bit deeper on that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. I want to help.
Excellent. We really appreciate you. Thanks again, Mark.
Yes, thank you so much.
Guys, feel free to take Mark up on his offer. He's very sincere with what he says, as you can tell. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And I think all of you guys are on the Telegram group already. And if you're not, make sure that you join it, because we're constantly posting in there, right? Putting in updates. Mark is really good about sharing things that he's discovered. So, he's not somebody that just keeps information to himself. He's always sharing things that excite him, things that he's learning. I mean, he puts that in the group, just the same with Mick and I. And you know what? You guys are welcome to do the same thing. If you find a leader out there that has inspired you, something that has helped you grow your business, please feel free to share it. I mean, we're all about helping each other grow in this business, right? The last thing that I want to just kind of leave with you guys here is your product testimonials. So if there is any product specifically that you love or that has helped you or anybody in your family that you've shared Live Good with, please share those testimonials. It's so important. I'm not sure, Mark, are you guys able to get the CBD cream in Europe or not yet?
The last thing that I saw in the groups, because I have my eyes and my ears all in the groups, is that they changed the shipping company. They were with
DHL.
No, yeah. Now it's DHL, and they were with Lightning or something. I don't know the name.
They were with Landmark.
Landmark, and as far as I understood, is that Landmark didn't want to send the CBD products, and
Got it.
DHL doesn't have a problem with it. If
Okay.
this has resolved yet of now the problem that we don't get the CBD products in Europe, I don't know yet.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm sure they're working on it.
All
Yeah.
right.
I
Yeah,
know
hopefully.
it's not included in the international pack, so I think they're waiting until they are sure, so that nothing comes back. No.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, it's unfortunate. It doesn't go anywhere right now other than the US. Not even Canada is able to get it. I think Guam as well. It's blocked out of Guam as well. So hopefully it comes soon. But I just really quickly, I wanted to share my testimonial with that at some point when all of you guys are able to get it. Yeah, when I was in Guam just last week, I had slept, I must have slept really heavy, but I slept on one side. And when I woke up, my shoulder was super sore, really sore. And I just took that CBD cream and I rubbed it in, you know, as I was getting out of bed. And I got up and I, you know, got washed up, brushed my teeth and everything. Like literally within seconds, the pain was gone. And it was incredible. I was like, was that really the CBD cream that did that? I was telling Mick, I said, oh my God, this thing works wonders.
There's so many testimonials in that thing.
It's amazing. Allison, you guys saw Allison's post on hers about the super greens. My accountability partner with this 90-day challenge that we're doing with Dr. Aarons, he shared his testimonial on the super reds. He has a heart condition. And the heart condition it makes him get very winded when he's walking, even just a little bit. And so, you know, he can't walk like a lot because he gets really winded. And first time that he took the super reds, he found amazing energy that came from it. And he no longer was gasping for breath when he was walking. And he just raves about it. He suffered from a health condition. What is it? What did I tell you? It was ALS. And so, you know, he's got some other things going on, but his heart was one of them. And so that was one of the reasons that he joined Live Good, which he only joined a week ago, or 2 weeks ago. He joined 2 weeks ago. And the first product that he ordered was the Super Reds. And he is all over that. So, you know, you guys have some testimonials on some of the products that you have used. Please share it in the group. It's so important. We want to be a product of the product. We want to be able to walk that talk of living good.
And this is huge news. I mean, that one that you just mentioned about ALS, I mean, that's Lou Gehrig disease. And that's a fatal disease right there.
Fatal disease, absolutely.
And there's so many different testimonials on what these products can do. It's incredible. I know we've kept you guys a little longer than we wanted to.
Thank you guys for coming on. I know it's a Saturday. Mark, thank you so much for sharing everything you did. No, really, it was amazing.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that somebody carries something away from it, and that's all I need.
And we'll share.
I did.
And we're going to share. We'll share this. You're welcome, Eileen. And we'll be in touch, Eileen. I know you want to have some help with launching your business on Facebook, so we're going to help you there with some wording, some scripture.
Right, absolutely.
Thanks
Eileen,
again.
just message myself or Mick directly, and we'll connect with you one-on-one. Okay.
Yeah. Will do. Thanks so much.
All right. Awesome. Okay, guys, you have a great rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you guys again soon. Live good, my friends. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.